all the way down to the grade. It's not real steep. It drops 2 inches, but that's steep.
Nice.
I'm sorry, it drops 25-inch drop from here to the top there. So it's a 2 inches from my foot. That's alleviated. So there's no steps.
Just
Plan for the future and keep on pushing it out there.
Yeah.
6 o'clock. Okay, 6 o'clock, start with the pledge of the flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, thanks for coming. Good attendance tonight. We'll start out with a motion for the approval of the minutes from September 18th, 2023 meeting.
A motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Questions regarding the minutes? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Agenda amendments? Nothing, thank you. Correspondence? Question mark, okay. Approval of the September 2023 expenses.
I'll make that motion to approve.
Second.
Questions regarding expenses? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Old business, I guess there isn't any. New business. Motion to approve or deny expenses for the attendance at the 2023 Cato Convention, elected and appointed officials.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Questions regarding the Cato Convention? Said next place, October. All right, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion to schedule the budget work session October 6th at 9 a.m.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Questions regarding the budget work session?
Is that open to the public, Tony?
Yeah. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Land development? All right, thank you. Solicitor?
None.
Matt Jones?
So we submitted our MS4 report on Friday, and I got an email today saying it was accepted by the DEP, so that is complete and on time. I'm currently working on grant applications for the Downs Drive Improvement Project, which will be a paving and sidewalk project on Downs Drive. And then also working on a grant application for Old Zook Road culvert replacement, which is a minimum as a culvert replacement on Old Zook, but possibly could be incorporated as sidewalk and repaving to add interconnectivity and then improve the roadway for the industrial development that's back there. The other thing, just got word today, Waste Management will not be working on the culverts this year. They ran out of time. Tentatively, they plan to get the bid documents together this winter and go out to bid late winter, early spring for a possible summer construction next year. And that affects Zwilling Road, Footmill, and Benjamin. Basically, they're taking the old culverts and upsizing them as part of their wetland restoration project at the landfill. And that's all I have for tonight.
Okay, thanks. Any questions for our engineer? All right. Supervisor, Mr. Lee.
No, thanks for coming. Enjoy the beautiful October weather.
It's nice out. Thank you, Mr. Walcott.
The only thing I'd like to bring up, probably be next week, we're going to do some berm cutting over on Passenger Road, Lorry Drive, Dorn Road. We're going to run a sod cutter and try to cut a 1-foot path down the edge of the roadway there, try to open that up, try to get the water off the road. It's damming up a lot of the water in the driveways, and we're going to try to cut that open and get that water to drain better. So we'll probably throw something on Facebook towards the end of the week, notifying everybody, and hopefully some of the people catch it tonight.
All right.
That's it.
Okay, great, thanks. Nothing too exciting. We got our new Mack single axle that we ordered about a year, not quite a year ago. Maybe.
About a year.
About a year ago. We picked that up at Somerset the other day at Super City. The bed is on. Now we'll do the hydraulics and the plow setup in-house. It saves us a fair amount of money. Those parts will be coming in the next month or so. Hopefully we'll get to plow some snow with it, but it's going to be a minute before it's ready. We do have the original truck that we haven't let go yet until that one's ready to be used. So that's that. The parks are winding down. Everything's looking pretty darn good. Not too much else too exciting. So with that public input, anybody in the public have input, questions on any topic?
Anything?
Yeah, sure. How you doing?
Terry Lamb, 8635 Hammond Road. You guys know what I'm here about. Recyclables.
Okay.
This is going to be a real pain in the butt for not only the residents, but you guys. So I just have a couple of basic questions here. Does the solicitor, are you familiar intimately with Act 101?
The parts I need to be.
Okay, because, let me see here. Chapter 1501C3. It doesn't say that picking up recyclables is mandatory. This thing is open for interpretation. What it says is a system, including trucks and related equipment that collects recyclables from curbside or similar locations at least once a month from each residence or other person. So, does that mean we have to have mandatory curbside pickup?
That section does not. The section for 272.411 out of the Pennsylvania Code, which is the portions that are adopted by DEP. These are the regulations that are adopted that implement that.
Does that
Act 101.
override the law?
So this is the way that they implement it. They say that municipalities that have a population of more than 5,000 but less than 10,000, and which have a population density of more than 300 per square mile, which is the same
That's
as
the
the
part
law.
that gets us.
And that's how they get us, and we've received our letter from DEP indicating that we are that municipality, shall establish and implement a source separation and collection program for recyclable materials in accordance with that subchapter. One of the program elements is a scheduled day during which the separated materials are to be placed for collection at the curbside. Collection shall be at least once per month for materials other than leaf waste. Collection for leaf waste shall be scheduled as appropriate. If no curb exists, separated materials shall be placed at a location similar to the curb where they may be collected easily. So in that section 1501C3, where you had referenced the curb or similar location, they're just talking about a similar location where there's no physical curb.
Right.
So it's roadside collection service directly outside of the residence. That language is there for when there isn't a physical curb in the road.
Okay.
So it's the area that we would identify as being the edge of the road.
Well, I read through the law and I didn't see anywhere other than quite possibly that particular piece that said anything about mandatory curbside pickup.
So it's under
What you're reading from is, can I have that?
Sure, it's the Pennsylvania regulations. Let me get you the title number. I think it is section, if you look at section 272.411 and 272.421, which is the code sections. And hold on a second, let me get you the title associated with that. I'm at the speed of the supervisor's internet here, if you give me 1 second.
Here's my phone.
25, yeah. So I'll just double check. Yep, 25 is environmental protection. So 25 PA code, and then those 2 sets of numbers that I gave you. And mostly the important one is 272.421, which talks about what the elements of a source separation program are to include.
Okay, what are those items that were expected? Is this gonna all go into one bin, or do we have to separate it ourselves?
So it says a source separation program shall include at a minimum the following elements. Ordinance or regulation in accordance with section 272.422, which I didn't get into. And then it talks about a scheduled day during which the separated materials are to be placed at collection at the curbside. A system including trucks and related equipment that collects recyclable materials from the curbside or similar location at least once per month from each residence or other person generating municipal waste in the municipality. A public information and education program in accordance with 272.423, and provisions for the recycling of collected materials. That's what goes into your city source program. With respect to the municipal ordinance, I'm not going to read it all to you. There's a very long list of things that have to go into it. Regarding whether we're going to have multiple containers, I believe it is all one. We're going to look at all combined recycling, so it's all going to be in one big container. I believe that Summit Township had received a grant to get 96-gallon recyclable containers. They're called totes, and everybody will be provided with one of those containers as part of that grant. All the recyclables will go in there.
All right. Is this, now I'm not talking about the township, I'm talking about the residents. Are the residents able to opt in or opt out of this?
No,
Okay.
and that's state law.
Well, I understand it's state law. I was looking at it today. All right. That's my questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Terry. Anybody else have anything else? Okay. All right, how about a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor?